Hello, Tucson Unified Community, parents, students, community members. Number one, I want to thank you for your continuing support of our great district. And what I want to talk to you about today is what that action means. First, please know that the family life curriculum will not be taught in any classroom across the district until we as an administrative team comply with the conditions that were set forth by our governing board in the last meeting. First and foremost, we will be conducting a district-wide parent workshop, meaning that parents will have an opportunity to come to a workshop and actually sit in as our staff members teach our parents the exact lessons that will be taught to their students. Parents will be able to sit in and experience the lessons firsthand and see exactly what it is that their children will be learning in the family life curriculum. In these sessions, parents will have an opportunity to provide feedback regarding any concerns or their overall experience with the lessons. Secondly, we will be requiring all of our teachers to go through professional development. We want our teachers to know and be aware of our district policy regarding the prohibition of teachers being able to use their own personal or political or religious beliefs to influence students. We at the Tucson Unified School District, we expect all of our teachers to present content and concepts and ideas in an informative way, free of any political, religious, or personal preferences. It is against district policy for any of our teachers to promote their own, his or her own, personal, political, religious beliefs in any classroom for any reason. We also want, through this professional development, to make sure that our teachers understand we have governing board policy that protects all of our students and all of our employees against discrimination or harassment on the basis of disability, race, religion, personal religious beliefs, political affiliation, political beliefs, sexuality, gender expression, gender identity. We want our families to feel comfortable opting out of this curriculum. If they don't feel comfortable in the curriculum, they have an opportunity to experience an alternative lesson. We don't want any family worried that their child will be subjected unfairly to any scrutiny, bullying, or harassing behavior. Through action taken at the last governing board meeting, our district has prohibited the purchase of any outside materials or curriculum. This administration, per governing board action, is not able to go out and purchase any outside materials, any additional curricular materials, or any outside curriculum. We are required to develop all materials per governing board action internally. We then must be required to bring all of those internally developed materials through a public review process through governing board policy IJJ. The next recommendation from our governing board that we must comply with prior to any of these lessons being taught is the adjustment to make abstinence the primary recommended method and strategy to be promoted throughout this curriculum as the only 100% safe and effective way to prevent the spread of sexually transmitted infections and the occurrence of unplanned pregnancies. We will be increasing the presence of abstinence and feature abstinence as a primary strategy for avoiding sexually transmitted infections and diseases and for avoiding unwanted pregnancies. We will be increasing the presence of abstinence from just 2 lessons to 7 throughout the K-12 curriculum. Lastly, before we implement or take steps to implement this curriculum anywhere in the district, each campus will be establishing a primary contact with a counselor or social worker so that our professional mental health care providers will be the only persons addressing these issues as they may come up in the classroom. Our classroom teachers are not in the role of counselor or social worker, nor should they be providing clinical or behavioral health services for these types of issues and concerns. We expect that from time to time when students are in a state of crisis, that the identified contact persons, counselors or social workers, are swiftly contacted and that they begin providing services to students along with the parent. This family life curriculum, just like all of our other curriculum, is not designed to promote any sort of ideological, social, political, or religious belief system. The goal is to present concepts and ideas in a factual way so that our students are well informed. All of the content that talks about contraception, reproductive health, reproductive choices, and gender does not even begin until 6th, 7th, and 8th grade and into the high school years. Our curriculum at the 4th and 5th grade level covers no content dealing with sex, dealing with contraceptions, dealing with reproduction, or any type of sexual behavior. Our 4th and 5th grade curriculum deals exclusively with changes to the body that will occur during puberty and adolescence, strategies for children to understand acceptable forms of communication on the internet and in person, strategies for forming and maintaining healthy familial relationships, to recognize bullying and aggressive conduct in their peers, and to have a general understanding of the school atmosphere around them. This curriculum is opt-in. You don't have to be a part of this curriculum if you don't want your child to sit in on it. We will make a commitment to you to provide a high-quality alternative lesson in activity should that be the decision that you make for you and your child. And we, as a school district, are required to get your signature on a permission slip. You will be notified a few weeks before the beginning of any of these lessons, and you will be given an opportunity to make a decision whether or not you want your child to participate. If we do not receive your signed parental permission slip for your child to participate in these lessons, they will not be participating and they will be provided alternative assignments. We value the idea and the concept and the belief that these concepts and ideas are best taught in the home. This family life curriculum, it's a resource for you. It's a resource for what we know you strive to do in your home and to support that educational effort that you give. I want to thank you for taking the time to view this information, and more importantly, I want to thank you for choosing Tucson Unified Schools. It is because of you that Tucson Unified School District is the gold standard for excellence in K-12 education in Pima County. Through our partnership with you, we can make a difference for your child each and every day.